Hey everybody, it's Bekah Murray again. I am back here to share with you part 2 of our Triplex Combo video. And I already touched on Plexus Slim and ProBio 5, and now I'm going to be breaking down to you Biocleanse. I said in the previous video that this right here is my ultimate favorite product. Why do I say that? Because this product right here absolutely changed my family's life. And mainly because I had a little one that was completely struggling, and he was on Miralax, really suffered greatly because of that. I am a mom on a mission. If I can get kids off of Miralax and convince you of doing that, I will feel so successful and blessed to be able to help you change your life, your little one's life for the better as well. I tell you, this Biocleanse product couldn't have come at a better time. The year prior to Plexus in our family, my little one was actually in the hospital 4 times because he was so constipated that he would begin to vomit and he couldn't stop, and they had to give him some IV fluids to get him rehydrated and different things. And it just got so bad that ultimately the last time he actually started to vomit feces. And you guys, this is a really, really big deal. I had been studying gut health and trying to find an answer and trying to go the natural route as best I could, trying to get him off of Miralax for so long. I had tried other probiotics, I had tried other magnesium supplements, but nothing even touched him compared to what these products have done for him. And I'm telling you, if it can help him, it is definitely good for you and I. And so that is why I want to talk specifically with you about Biocleanse and what that is. So many people hear the word Biocleanse and they just think cleanse, right? And they think those nasty green drinks that you have to drink and you're like doing that every day. You're not eating anything else. You're running to the bathroom. But Biocleanse is totally different. It is cleansing at the cellular level. It definitely does cleanse the gastrointestinal tract, but it does so in the most gentle way. And that's why I would not have ever given it to the rest of my family if it was going to be sending them running to the bathroom. But it's so important that you guys know, if you are part of the Triplex Combo family, and we're getting this whole triplex together, that if you're not going to the bathroom well, definitely start with this. Get your body going and get it regular. But also know that on the bottle of Biocleanse, it suggests that you take 2 capsules at 2 times a day. That's a total of 4 capsules. Now, like I said in my previous video, everybody is different. And I will echo this again, that Plexus is not here to treat, cure, or what was the other one? I'm going to have to go back to my notes because I don't have it memorized, or diagnose any disease. And individual results will vary. Even individual dosing will vary. I got started on it. I started taking the 2 capsules in the morning, 2 in the evening, and let me tell you, it was just too much for my body. Now, think about this. This bottle right here, does it say women on it? Does it say men? No, it doesn't. This is just a general idea that that you can be taking, and it does seem maybe a little bit high of a dose of magnesium, but let me explain to you why. They have found, research shows that in helping with diabetes and helping with just hormonal imbalances and insulin levels and all those different things, that actually upping the dose of magnesium actually is really beneficial. It helps you even more. It's not an absurd amount for you to take 4 whatsoever. But for my body and what I was already getting, 4 was just a little too much. So I actually have pared it down. So some days I take 3 and some days I just take 2. And really, I'll tell you what that depends on is if I haven't really gone to the bathroom well, and I think, you know what? I feel like I could eliminate a little bit more. That's the nice way of saying it, right? Then I take 3. But most days, I would say I probably take 2 capsules a day, and I am able to be regular and feel great. I wish you guys could have seen the way my face was prior to Plexus. And just, you know, I was still getting adult acne. I'm in my 30s, guys. I had no pimples in high school. I was one of those. I was super blessed, super thankful for that. If you have kiddos that are struggling with acne right now, get them on Plexus, seriously. But that was, you know, in high school, I was super blessed. Then I got married, and so all the stress in my life with kids and just being a grown up, right? And so it was amazing to see that, you know, what I was struggling with, like skin wise, was totally changed by this whole combo, and really the magnesium, just like allowing myself to get rid of the toxins and stuff that were in my body. So I want to break down a little bit of details with the Biocleanse. I might read a little bit because I don't want to miss anything, and this is a passion of mine, helping people understand Biocleanse and understand the necessity of it is huge. Now, one thing that I will say to you guys, if you're an ambassador and you have your convenience order set, and I definitely recommend you do that, that you have a consistency to your products. Guys, if you want to have the success, if you're spending money in the first place and you're starting Plexus, then you want to be consistent with the products. You're not going to start an antibiotic from a doctor to get rid of strep throat and then, you know, take it for a few days and then stop, and then take it for a few days more and then stop. Treat this like someone says, hey, if you want to get well, if you want to feel good, take it every day. And do that, and take it every day, and take it every day until you get to where you feel really great. And then maybe you can taper off some things. Maybe you can switch it up a little bit, but you have to be consistent in the beginning. So here's the deal. Okay, Beck, you told me to have a convenience order set, and I have the Triplex, but then I keep on racking up all these bottles of Biocleanse because I'm not getting through it. One, you can be like me and share it with your family, or two, leave off the Biocleanse. You know that this might be able to last you for 2 months if you're just a 2-capsule kind of gal or a 2-capsule kind of guy. Leave it off and add something else in there, like the amazing X Factor vitamin or the Mega X. Try something new. I definitely recommend the X Factor vitamin, because it's just going to help with your nutrient absorption of anything that you're getting each and every day through your meals. These supplements right here that we're talking about, I love the X Factor vitamin. So that's a great one to put in its place so that you can continue to have a convenience order set, so that you're getting a great discount on these. You're purchasing your products together, so you're not paying you know, shipping for a Slim, and then, oh no, I need a ProBio 5, and then a shipping for a ProBio 5. You just get your package and get it every month and stay consistent. So just keep that in mind. But Biocleanse, don't be without it, but just be smart about it, okay? So if you're having a lot of Biocleanse left over, that's okay. That is just what your body needs. You don't need as much as some other people. That's okay. Put something else in its place that will totally help to benefit your body even more. So with Biocleanse, as a result of modern lifestyle, most of our bodies are burdened with toxic waste and sluggish metabolisms. Anybody else feel sluggish out there? I definitely did. Having an excess of toxic waste can leave the body tired, achy, and bloated with low energy level and weakened immune system. That was me right here. Detoxification is a process that expels excess weight and accumulated toxins from our body. Fortunately, Plexus has developed products to help the body detoxify and cleanse the gastrointestinal tract and arteries. And so here's something that is really amazing to me. In 1931, Dr. Warlberg, I think that's how you say it, Warlberg, it's W-A-R-L-B-U-R-G, Warlberg. I can't do it with my accent or something. I don't know, but it sounds funny. Anyways, he won the first Nobel Prize for proving that cancer is caused by a lack of oxygen respiration in cells. Guys, he stated in his article entitled "The Cause of Prevention of Cancer" that the cause of cancer is no longer a mystery. We know it is caused when any cell is denied 60% of its oxygen requirements. This is what Plexus says about Biocleanse right here. Okay, it has it on the thing. Plexus Biocleanse is specifically formulated magnesium compound with oxygen enhancement. And so it helps to oxygenate the entire body. And that is so amazing. Where is it? Helps to energize the body, helps to cleanse the gastrointestinal tract. But that one that I really want to focus on right now is helps to oxygenate the entire body. That is huge. So if it is able to do that, Biocleanse oxygenates and energizes the body while helping to cleanse waste, because it says it helps to cleanse waste, pathogens, and plaque in the gastrointestinal tract, colon, and arteries, and blood. This is so very important. Okay, so there's this doctor named Dr. Mercola, who I think has a really great foundational study of magnesium itself and what it is and how the body can use it. And so since this is a magnesium supplement, I kind of want to break this down for you. So my son, who was really struggling and was on Miralax actually wipes away the mucosal lining of the intestine. It is horrible for you. It kills off the good bacteria. I mean, a number of things. And this is all stuff that I've read in medical journals after they've done a colonoscopy and they write down the results and what they find and this, that, and the other. And I study that kind of stuff because, one, it was affecting my kid, and two, I'm super interested in it. I want to know how it works, why it works, and what it does, and how it messes up our bodies and how we can stop it. And so whenever I found out that it wiped away the mucosal lining of the body and we went in for his endoscopy, 95% of his stomach was an ulcer. It was covered in blood. It was just a bloodbath whenever they did the scope. It was horrible. And whenever I was studying magnesium, I found that magnesium was actually a natural healer for ulcers. And so whenever we went back in and we did the follow-up endoscopy, I have pictures to prove it. It is amazing from one endoscopy to another after using Plexus what it did for his body. It was amazing. It was like this pretty pink picture compared to this bloody, nasty picture that he had before. So magnesium is a mineral that is used by every organ in your body, especially your heart, muscles, and kidneys. If you suffer from unexplained fatigue or weakness, I always say that every time I read this, abnormal heart rhythms, or even muscle spasms, eye twitches, low levels of magnesium could be to blame. If you recently had a blood test, this is all by Dr. Mercola. If you recently had a blood test, you might assume it would show a magnesium deficiency, but only 1% of magnesium in your body is distributed in your blood, making a simple sample of magnesium from a serum magnesium blood test not very useful. So guys, whenever you even go in and you do your panels and you test, guys, it doesn't really show the true picture of magnesium in your body. And magnesium is stored in your bones and your organs. Every single organ in your body has to have magnesium to function. Every single one. And so, and just to be able to have your body uses it for biological functions, it is necessary. And it is quite possible that it's quite possible to be deficient and to not even know it, which is why magnesium deficiency has been dubbed the invisible deficiency. And really it has. So by some estimates say that 80% of Americans are not getting enough magnesium and may be deficient. Other research shows only about 25% of U.S. adults are getting the recommended daily amount of 310 to 320 milligrams for women and 400 to 420 for men. And so that's where you'll see with the doses on here for the serving size, 2 capsules at 380 milligrams is good. This is not too much magnesium, people. It's really in the range where we need to be. And if you're a man, it's okay to have that little bit extra because most of us are totally deficient. Our body needs it and your body will use it. So even more concerning, consuming even this amount is just not enough. It's only enough to ward off outright deficiency, but it's not good enough, says Dr. Carolyn Dean, a medical naturopathic doctor. Guys, even doctors are saying we need more magnesium. Magnesium is often thought of primarily as a mineral for your heart and bones, but it is so misleading. Researchers have now detected 3,751 magnesium binding sites on a human proteins, indicating that its role in human health and disease may have been vastly underestimated. Guys, you need this supplement. This is why this guy right here is my favorite. Magnesium is also found in more than 300 different enzymes in your body and play a role in the body's detoxification process, making it important for helping to prevent damage from environmental chemicals, heavy metals, and other toxins. In addition, magnesium is necessary for these things. Okay, I'm gonna spell it out for you. Activating muscles and nerves, creating energy in your body by activating adenosine and triphosphate, which is ATP. All right, helping digest proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, serving as building blocks for RNA and DNA synthesis, acting as a precursor for neurotransmitters like serotonin. You guys have any mood issues? Magnesium may even help with lower your risk of cancer. And a study, this is all Mercola's, this is not Plexus. This is all Dr. Mercola's study, and this is what she says. Help to lower your risk of cancer. In a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that higher intakes of dietary magnesium were associated with lower risk of colorectal tumors. Okay, guys, this is huge for me. Why? My nanny, who was precious to me, died from colon cancer. She fought that nasty, nasty disease for 7 years. And to think that my son, who had all of his mucosal lining wiped away for, I don't even know, four straight years of taking Miralax after Miralax after Miralax at adult dosages when they're not even supposed to prescribe to children. I wiped away that. I opened him up to pathogens, carcinogens, everything. And my only hope now is that I was given this amazing product, and hopefully with the restorative process that's been in place, hopefully now we can just be protecting him from here on out for whatever might be, coming his way. So results from the meta-analysis indicated that for every 100 milligram increase in magnesium intake, the risk of colorectal tumor decreased by 13%, while the risk of colorectal cancer was lowered by 12%. The researchers noted magnesium anti-cancer effects may be related to ability to reduce insulin resistance, which may positively affect the development of tumors. Guys, this is all linked together. It is all linked together. So I want you guys to understand this and to see this. Now, one of the other things that I want you guys to know about this magnesium supplement compared to any other that's out on the market, I tried giving Caleb some MagCalm or some, whatever magnesium that we could find that was good for kids to take or suggested for kids to take. And the thing is that for your body to actually absorb magnesium, it has to be coupled with bioflavonoids and ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid is simply vitamin C, right? It has to be coupled with those for your body to be able to absorb it and use it. And that's what Plexus does. But not only does it add those things to it, it also adds the sodium, let me see how they have it on here. Yeah, it's sodium supplement as well, and it's as sodium bicarbonate. And so some people say, well, sodium, don't people, like, I'm trying to watch my sodium, I'm trying not to have too much. But the sodium in Biocleanse is this. It's a key ingredient in the Biocleanse because it is sodium bicarbonate, and it's commonly called baking soda, right? It is a natural substance used in the human body within the bloodstream to regulate pH as a counterbalance to acid buildup, which is critical to life. It affects the pH of cells and tissues, balances cell voltage, and increases CO2, which helps with oxygenation. Okay, that's how the Plexus really gets that going. The Plexus Biocleanse really gets that going for our bodies. Sodium bicarbonate is often used as an antacid to treat kidney stones and gout, and also as a cancer preventative. Because cancer cells do not thrive in well-oxygenated environments, it is so powerful in its ability to detox that it can even be used against radiation exposure. So guys, this product, why is it my favorite? Because it hits home. I'm sure that you have been, because it's so prevalent nowadays, I'm sure that you've been affected by cancer in some way. Either a loved one has been diagnosed, you have a close friend, and I just think, you know, there's so many things. We're trying to find a cure. We're trying to get to where we need to be, but there are so many things that we can be doing along the way just to help our bodies out a little bit more, just to give us, you know, what we need. It's like brushing your teeth. You know, if you don't brush your teeth, you're gonna get cavities, and then eventually you're gonna have to pull those teeth out. Well, brush your teeth, brush your colon. Use this, brush it, clean it, get things moving along so that whenever you're older, you can say, you know what, I did all that I could do. You might still get cancer. That may still be, you know, part of your story, but you know that what the research has found is all these amazing things. It's showing that it's decreased by 13%, 12%. And so why not take something that could potentially help you to keep your health and to feel better? I know that it has changed my family's life drastically. We used to be a family that was at the GI doctor twice a month, you know, every month. And it was a big deal. We were in and out of the hospital all the time. We were seeing doctor after doctor. And then Plexus came along and our life has been completely changed. The whole slogan, what if this can change everything? It has. It has completely for our family. And I want it to be that way for you. But you have to know this, as you go through, and you might hit some roadblocks. You might realize that you're taking too much Biocleanse, and so you start to have, you know, an upset stomach or whatever. Don't stop. Just talk with the person who helped you to get going on Plexus in the first place. Let's get your body into the regimen that's right for you. Every body is different, but I will tell you this, every body needs these products. I hope you guys had a great night. I hope you learned something new, and I look forward to getting to teach you guys a little bit more at another time. Bye.